Wake up, kids, it's Joe and Nick for your weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gang's dumb commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have aged even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons. It's Saturday morning cartoons.
Happy
Saturday!
And happy Halloween!
Holy macaroni! It's almost Halloween, and we're going to do a very special episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. This is the annual Mask Me Another game show.
Yes, my favorite
We're-
episode of the year.
3 incredible contestants. We have Nick Pruer of the Found Footage Festival. He also is in VCR Party Live. He also is in Chop and Steal. He also wrote for the Daily Chimp.
True.
He's here. We also have with us as a competitor Joe Pickett
Hi.
of VCR Party Live, the Found Footage Festival,
Uh-huh.
the Chop and Steal, and the Daily Chimp. He was a writer, right?
I was a Daily Chimp. Yep.
Yeah.
I was Nick's boss at the Daily Chimp. Yep.
Okay. And
Firm pecking order there.
Uh-huh.
and rounding out the contestants is Professor Caitlin McGurk of the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and Museum in Columbus, Ohio. Is that right?
That is right. That is correct.
And we are going to try to identify, and by we I mean them, they're going to try to identify Halloween masks of the 80s, 90s, sometimes 70s, maybe even the 60s,
Ooh.
but definitely not the 30s.
They didn't exist. Masks weren't invented then.
No, Halloween. Actually, nobody died back then, so there was no like goth anything.
Right.
Joe, I love your lighting. I don't know if you're wearing like a light blue makeup.
I'm taping live from a dollhouse. I'm live in a dollhouse right now. Yeah, exactly. That's this like bright like fluorescent light on me, and look how pale I look without my beard. It's just like I just look. This is my Halloween costume right here, being in this dollhouse.
Not having a beard is your Halloween.
Your
costume.
bed looks
Ugh.
huge, though. Your bed looks enormous.
Well, it's two of them. So
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was Shipwreck's bed from the last episode.
Alaska
Oh,
King.
Yeah.
that was like a
California
magic
King.
trick. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
actually
Alaska
two very
King's bigger.
small
Okay,
beds.
it's an optical
So-
illusion. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you're blending in with the wallpaper. It's
Are you sitting on the floor? Like how? I don't understand.
No,
how
it's confusing. I don't know. I can show you maybe like
it's a
no,
dollhouse.
this is- yeah,
The
this
proportions
is.
are all.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is where I am.
Who's
I'm
that-
in Marquette,
What's that
Michigan.
entity crawling in? Yeah, there's something
Yeah,
crawling in
exactly.
through the vent.
Let me know if anything starts crawling on the wall behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the kid from 3 Men and a Baby behind you in the window. But that's all I see.
I do have another special guest here with me today, actually. So in full Halloween regalia, since
Who
it's
could it
also
be?
Hunktober,
Yes.
Rambo came as the butler. He
Oh.
is straight out of Males in Motion.
Oh,
Looking good.
Oh,
what a
He-
gentleman!
Yes.
Hello, what a
Right.
hunk!
Sharp dressed dog.
Yeah,
Just in time for Hunktober.
exactly.
Yeah.
Closing it out with a bang.
people, we are going to play with new categories, with new rules. But before we begin, let's look at some cereals and mugs, if you have any.
Well, I feel like I've been a little too ostentatious on this season of Saturday Morning Cartoon. So I'm just gonna take it down just a little bit. I got all white mug here. I'm just gonna.
Good.
Back to the basics. Back to the basics.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've been too much of a show off lately, and I'm just gonna take it down a notch.
Can I just add something on in post? Something hilarious?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, add something on here. Yeah. Here,
Yeah.
I'll just hold it up for a little while, and
That's a hilarious mug.
Ah, you've done it
you
again.
like that?
Yeah. What do you have,
Uh,
Nick?
Let's see. I have a couple of things. One is I found this pumpkin spice creamer from Wiz Khalifa Farms, and I've got put that in a hot beverage here. And then I got a nice. I couldn't find a Halloween cereal, so what I have here is some ghost dots. I'm gonna
Mm.
pour some milk over and gonna eat. And what they are is they're mystery flavors. You don't know the flavor until you pop it in your mouth. So yeah, got a nice part of this nutritious breakfast, George.
Can you tell what the flavors are just by popping them in? Or are you like, oh, that's a lemon. Oh, that's a cherry. That's a
Lemon
you
I
do it
can
just
tell
by-
because they taste like soap, but the other ones are just kind of mystery to me. They're vaguely fruit flavored.
So they don't even need to be that color when they're sold in the box. They're just doing that just to make us happy.
I mean, they're all different flavors, but I can't tell one from another.
I'm saying when they sell them regularly, colorfully, they don't
Mhm.
need to do that.
I got a lime just now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I could tell on that one, but yeah,
Okay.
they wouldn't
All right.
need to. No.
Got it. No further questions.
Kaylin?
Yeah, I since it's a trick or treat time, I got some, and this is legit. Kit
Hell
Kat
yeah.
cereal, yeah. And it's great because look, I mean, there's 4 of us here. I can actually break one of these up and
Oh, yeah.
share it with you guys. I'll mail you guys.
Give me a break.
Please.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Send me one. Yeah.
I
FedEx
will.
it to me though.
Okay.
Priority overnight. Yeah, those are fun size. That's great.
They're
Love it.
delicious. Yeah.
And George?
I have a mug I found at my dad's house. This is from a family trip in 1983. This is a trip to Alaska mug that says "Some bitchin' weather, Alaska."
Nice.
I like that one. I like mugs with swear words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan.
I think the polar bear would be used to the weather by then, but guess not.
No such luck.
Let's play the game, shall we?
I can't wait.
It's Mask Me Another 2023. Season 1 winner Joe Pickett takes on Season 2 winner Nick Brewer, both against fan favorite Professor Caitlin McGurk. This year things are going to be a little different, while some things are going to be the same. The things that are going to be the same are, we're going to go in order. Joe first, because otherwise he'd complain. Caitlin next, because that makes sense. And Nick last, because he'll put up with that.
Okay.
Yep.
But among the categories that we have, there is Shattunes, a new category, comic strips. I don't know if anybody would be good at that in this game. TV and movies returns. Toy tunes. Those are tunes related to toys but we have not watched them on Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay.
Forgotten toys. And of course, impossible. You'll note that the point values of forgotten toys and impossible are much higher because the likelihood that anyone will get them is next to nil. But there are 2 or 3 in here I think are plausible.
Okay.
Yeah. And Nick will get them. I know Nick will get them. Nick will
Right,
get the easy
right.
ones. That's how it always goes.
Yep. I'm always given the advantage.
So the way the game is different is that this year nobody's going to be paying attention to the score except me on this new scoreboard I have that
Oh,
Wow.
relate the
What?
scores in real time. Now you'll note
I didn't know
that
you knew spreadsheets.
you'll note
Look at
that if you get something right,
Impressive.
Oh,
you'll see that,
George.
so if Joe got these
Uh-huh.
2, his total score will be up here.
Wow.
But there's also,
Oh.
you'll note that there's something else in here. That is the 0.5. Now, what would constitute a 0.5? Well, if you got a mask that you didn't know, you could ask one of the other players for help. And if that player gave you the right answer, you would share those points. We've never tried
Oh.
anything like this
Does the
before.
person, the sharer,
Cooperative.
get the other
Very
half point?
generous.
What's that?
Do-
Points
does
points
the
are split.
sharer- Okay, so each person get. Okay. Yeah.
So
wow,
this
that is
adds
generous.
a layer of, I don't know if it's going to make the game better or much, much worse.
Well, it'll give Joe more to complain about. So I think
Yes.
that's an important
No,
part of any game show.
I like this. No.
Okay.
Yeah, this will give me less to complain about.
All right.
I could
We'll
use
see.
the help.
Yeah.
And it's also strategic in that you could say, "Oh, I know what this is. Ask me for help."
Oh, and
Mm.
then
But
you
be-
don't
but-
give it to
But
it.
then you
But
Yeah.
lie, screwing
Yes.
them and yourself over. But I don't know. We'll see what kind of
Okay.
people you are.
Let's play. I want to play.
Okay.
I get to go first. Here we go. Ready? First one of the season. Impossible for 800.
Doesn't learn his lesson.
Possible for 800. Joe,
Oh,
impossible
okay.
for 800.
I know this one. Ask me.
I love it.
It is a. It's definitely from a swamp. It's got to be a swamp critter. But hold on, Nick, you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to ask him. I'm going swamp critter. I'm going
Swamp critter?
Yeah.
Anybody else have any guesses?
No.
Okay. Swamp critter, it's not swamp critter.
What?
This is the costume from the movie The Deep. I figured, this must be
Oh.
like a creature mask, like a monster
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah.
The Deep was this is what it looked
Right.
like. The Deep was a 1977 horror movie
Yeah.
that featured Robert Shaw, Jacqueline Bisset, and our good friend Nick Nolte.
Mm.
Well, hello, Melinda.
They find a weird fish, and that's what that character is.
Oh my
Um,
god, that
and
rules.
as you know, that a fish has yellow pants, right?
Right,
Uh-huh.
of course.
Of course. Yep.
And there
All
it is,
fish
The
do.
Deep, and all kids were watching the movie The
Oh.
Deep.
That's amazing. I would
Yes.
totally wear that.
It looks like you're more wearing the movie poster than you are a character from the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
As with most Ben Coopers, I think. Yeah.
But when I was looking to try to find a picture of the fish, very elusive, because I didn't know what the hell the monster was. It was mainly pictures of Jacqueline Bisset diving, wearing a white T-shirt and nothing
Yes.
underneath it.
I think I heard Howard Stern talking about how that was the only reason to go see that movie.
Okay. Caitlin McGurk of the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and Museum in Columbus, Ohio.
Right.
What do you
That's
think?
me.
Yeah.
I would like to start actually with Shatoons. Why not?
Mm.
Four.
And I'm gonna go for 100. I'm gonna take it nice and
All right.
easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Caitlin McGurk of the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library
Oh,
Museum.
come on.
Shatoons for 100. 100.
I know. Go
Heathcliff.
Havesies.
Yep.
Heathcliff.
I know it. Garfield.
Heathcliff. That's right.
Aw,
Look
they
at
got
that.
the tooth down so well. I love it.
First of all, Heathcliff is bursting out of his own chest.
Mhm.
Something we can all understand.
Right.
Right. So 100
Beautiful.
points on
I'm
the big
on the
board.
board. Woo!
I
Feels
gotta go
good.
Shatoons
No
next
one
time.
should
So
terrorize the neighborhood.
Yeah, try Impossible next time. How about?
no.
Nick.
I think I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'll go Shatoons 500.
Yeah, he saw how easy Shatoons was, so he pounced on it.
Right.
Well, I know that there are cartoons we've watched on this show, so.
Well, yeah, you saw how easy it was.
Shatoons 500.
Whew. Okay. I'm
It looks
gonna
familiar.
say this is from Groovy Ghoulies. This is Drac from Groovy Ghoulies. That's my guess.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
That's it.
Is it Drac? Is that his name?
Drac from Groove and Ghoulies. That's right.
I love the mouse.
And look, they had a whole series of them.
Wow.
Oh, wow. We
But look at that pose. That kid's
Classic Dracula pose.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even
Way to go,
remember
Nick.
watching Groovy Ghoulies.
You did. You did. My God, did you ever?
Uh-huh.
It was sort of like Laughing, but with ghouls.
It was one of the worst ones we watched, I think.
It was pretty bad. Yeah.
The music's fun though. Mhm.
We
Mhm.
gotta rank all
Music
the
video.
worst, the best and the worsts.
That'd be
rank
a
the
good
worst.
finale. Yeah.
Yeah. Series finale or
Here's hoping.
after this? Yeah. Joe?
Okay. TV/movies for 500.
Ooh. Big numbers here.
Oh, that's what was that William? I bet it's William Shatner from like that 1970s show, like The Equalizer or something. Now do I have to get the character's name right, or if I said like The Equalizer, William Shatner's character in The Equalizer, would you give that to me?
I would give this for the actor's name, the character's name, or the TV or movie name.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I think William Shatner was in The Equalizer. Okay, I'm gonna say William Shatner in The Equalizer. I'm gonna say his name was Stryker.
Anybody else have any guesses here?
The $6 Million Man.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a good
Come
guess.
on. Yeah.
Well, It was, in fact, Roger Moore in
Oh,
Moonraker.
James
Of
Bond.
course.
So I would have
Duh.
taken James Bond, Roger Moore, or Moonraker. A brave man, Joe, but 500 is tough.
That's a tough
Looked
one.
exactly like Stryker from The Equalizer.
One of your favorite TV series.
The Equalizer was
Yeah.
a 1986, 87 show starring Edward Woodward.
Okay, I bet there is a Equalizer. I bet Ben Cooper did make an Equalizer costume though.
If he did, it'll be on next year's episode. What do we
Were you
got?
thinking of T.J. Hooker? Maybe was that William?
Oh,
Shatner?
T.J. Hooker. That's who it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that either.
I'm gonna go for comic strips for 200.
Okay.
If you don't get it, this will be humiliating.
No, this is
I
right.
know.
Right. I hate this.
Pressure is on.
Ah! I don't want to play.
Billy Ireland himself will raise
Yeah.
from the grave and revoke your.
He's starting to spin
Curatorship.
right now. Billy Ireland is starting to spin.
You better get this right.
Oh yes. Okay, great. It's clearly Sluggo.
It is, in fact, Sluggo from Nancy. Kicking a football, Nancy is waving to him from his own chest. Same old thing, day after day.
Oh, fantastic.
Billy Ireland is giving you a thumbs up from the grave.
Mm-hmm. Way to go, Caitlin. He sounded like kind of a horse.
Mr. Ed.
What do you think, Nick?
Oh, I'm up. Let's go with Toy Tunes for 300.
Brave man. Less than a minute to go in the round.
What does that mean?
I don't know. They say it on Jeopardy, right? Toy Tunes.
Oh, easy.
Interestingly,
That is-
nobody has shared.
Yeah, that is a transformer of some sort. I'll say Optimus Prime.
Nope.
I have to tell you that
the one that
Toy
turns in the gun.
Tunes, you have to name the toy.
The toy? What do you mean?
I mean, you have to name the character.
The character?
Oh.
Yeah.
He did say Optimus Prime. That's the character.
That was my guess, yeah.
That's the character.
I'm afraid that was Megatron.
Ah,
Turns in the gun. Yep.
okay.
Look at this kid's pose in this Kmart ad. What
Beautiful.
What's
But
he leaning on? He's leaning on nothing.
They all have
air.
bad posture.
Like the wuzzles in there.
But voiced by a gentleman here with his Lifetime Achievement Emmy, Frank Welker.
I prefer the photo where he's had a recent injury, but
Yeah.
each his own.
All right, my turn. Okay, I'm gonna go with let's go with Toy Tunes for 500.
You've learned nothing from previous years, is what is.
You're doing this to yourself.
In this one, you can name the character or the toy line.
Is that a wuzzle? I'm thinking it's a wuzzle.
You want to ask anybody for help?
If it's not, it should be. If it's not, it should be.
You're not going to ask
Anybody
for
want to
help?
help?
I guess you have to ask for
Okay.
help. You can't. I can't interject that. You
Can
said
anybody help me? Stupidest thing I've ever asked help for.
Can anybody help me?
I believe that's a character from Rainbow Bright.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll split
that-
with you. Let's go
Okay.
Rainbow Bright.
This is our first split ever. It was in fact from Rainbow Bright. The
Wow.
character's name, Twink.
All right.
Oh. Yes, on the board. Yes. Here's the thing about Nick, though. He did not know the Transformers names, but he did know the Rainbow Brights.
I had a sister, so that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your advantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do Shat Tunes for 200.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can help on this one.
Okay, because I feel like this is not one that I watched. I have a guess.
I'm not confident, Caitlin, so you might want to go on your own.
Yeah.
I just have a vague guess. So
My vague guess seems like a thing that would be impossible for them to have made it.
What's your vague guess?
My vague guess was going to be Laser Tag Academy.
same here.
So I guess I'll stick with that unless, Joe, you feel like you have something
I was
really
gonna say
solid
something.
for me.
I was going to say Mask, but I don't think it's Mask.
Well, that is correct.
Oh,
Laser Tag Academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I should have. You know what? I knew it. Good, I got it.
And it's
Well
weird to
done.
me that they would come up with a toy that looks exactly like the.
You could just buy laser tag.
Yes, that's why I thought there's no way that it could be this. It's like
I bet there was some kid while the rich kids were playing laser tag who ran out with this costume and who won because he was never tagged out.
I have an idea for our category for next year's. What about costumes that aren't flame retarded? Like non-flame retarded costumes. What's the
like it.
opposite of flame retarded?
Flammable.
Flammable.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we back to Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Toy Tunes for 400. Let's give that a shot.
Oh, that's Swamp Critter.
Yeah, of course. The classic swamp critter.
Toy Tunes, this is, right?
I think this is the He-Man snake guy. I'm gonna say this is He-Man. There was that one that squirted water and had like a sucker.
Oh yeah.
That's my guess. Is this is a He-Man character called Swampor.
Anybody else have any ideas?
I'm just going Swamp Critter.
Well, Nick was right. This is
what?
King Hiss.
Oh, that's the guy?
Three S's. I love it.
Yeah, and you could wear this costume with what? I've never seen anything look more like a trash bag than this. Okay, wow.
Yeah, you
Toy
can't really
Tunes-
iron that either.
No, it would melt.
What if you did take your Ben Cooper costume to the dry cleaner after Halloween? It's like, here it is. Here you go, sir.
Got a coffee stain on this King Hiss. If you wouldn't mind a little extra careful with that. And it's permanent press.
Okay, I'm gonna de-virginize Forgotten Toys.
4?
Cool.
Do I have to watch?
Nick, did you like? Nick, did you like
No.
what I said?
No, I didn't like that.
He made
No.
his wincing face when I said.
I'm gonna bust Forgotten Toys cherry for 600.
Oh, yours is grosser. Yours is
Well,
grosser.
I'm
than
just
mine.
leaning into what you were doing. So
Oh, you went too far.
well,
Okay, I'd like to de-virginize Forgotten Toys for 600, like a gentleman. Not like crass Nick over there.
Crass Nick.
so long, Forgotten Toys Hyman.
Oh, it keeps getting worse.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
we're too far down the rabbit hole. Get out of it now.
I'm gonna guess. Okay, I bet this is like a spin-off of My Little Pony. Probably called like My Little Princess or something.
I have a
what-
guess for help, but I don't know. I'm not confident in it.
What if I said spin-off of My Little Pony? Is that enough to get me the points?
For Forgotten Toys, I would say yes, because you once got a spin-off of GoBots. I gave it to you for Rock Lords in Mask Man Another Year 1.
There's precedent. Wow.
How do you remember?
There are
Okay,
rules.
well, I'm gonna go solo on this one. Say it's a spin-off of Rockoid. No, My Little Pony.
Anybody else have any?
I think it's a Glowworms character. It's part of the Glow Friends.
I was actually going to say the same thing. Yeah.
I don't believe it's any of those. This is something called Keepers.
Oh, I think there's
Okay.
a key that.
Sheldon?
Yes,
How is this?
Sheldon the Keeper. This.
Oh, it's a turtle. Okay.
Yeah, and so you would unlock it and put shit in, stuff. I think.
How
if
is
you're
it
a kid.
only worth 600 points? This should be worth 1,000,000 points.
Well,
Do you like the
because
hair
Nick
on
actually
it?
recognized what it was. I thought there was a chance that Nick would have, as having a sister, I understand, would have
She had some keepers, yeah, but
See?
I don't know that I would have gotten it based on that blue.
Wow.
the blue
but-
head.
For
was
1,000, it's a spin-off of Keepers.
Well,
So
where do you
that's
see
how-
what Forgotten Toys 1,000 is?
Yeah.
It's one. It's like a small stick that was used in ancient Mesopotamia, with a mask of that. Totally
It's
forgot.
a spin-off of a spin-off of Keepers. That's 1,000.
Caitlin.
Okay. Let's do comic strips. I'm going to try 400.
Oh, we should be stealing those away from Caitlin, Nick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What,
just gonna-
Even if
gonna
we
run
get
the
them
board
wrong.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I actually want her to do all those because then Billy Ireland will spin in his grave, and
Yes,
that
I'm
for
going
me
to
would
get
be a
them
big
wrong.
win.
Okay.
Yeah,
I usually
yeah.
do, and it's extremely embarrassing, and then I cry after we finish the episode.
Yeah, exactly.
You better get this right, Caitlin, or my name's not Billy Ireland.
Too late, Billy Ireland.
Well, he's chewing on a carrot. Oh
Okay.
boy.
So,
Oh,
Prince Valiant.
I know this.
Final answer?
Is that all,
Yeah.
is that all you have to name? You don't have to name the character.
Prince Valiant. Prince Valiant.
It is, in fact, Prince Valiant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Harold Foster, Eat Your Heart Out. I don't know what that. I never understood what Eat Your Heart Out means.
No, it's disgusting if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Do you like Prince Valiant, Caitlin?
Me? No, I do not.
No.
No. I love the artwork, but I don't like the stories. Don't really do anything for me. I'm generally not into like the whole medieval anything at all. I don't like braids. I don't like horses. I don't like castles. You know.
You
But
don't like horses? Hey, Billy Ireland here. He would actually rub peanut butter on Billy Ireland's roof of his mouth.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
That's not a sexual thing.
He keeps going too
That's
far.
how they got in the talk.
But I
Not
do like
everything's-
art. I would need to say I do really. Hal Foster's art is beautiful.
Yeah, at the Billy Ireland, they've got some of the full art, and it's pretty awesome when it's huge and like you see the how large scale it was.
Yeah, it
It's
is the
actually-
largest original art that we have. He had to do it on 2 pieces of paper that he connected together. They're
Yeah,
gigantic.
I mean, you need it on a big piece of paper because, like, in my hometown newspaper, they have it, but it's microscopic. There's no way
Yeah.
you can read that.
Right, and just he gets a lot of details in that way and stuff. So
Yeah.
or did a long time ago.
All right, George, I'll go Toy Tunes for 200.
Nickel and diming it, as you have said in previous years.
Mm-hmm.
As you have said.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, he remembers.
I'm just trying not to divergenize any categories. That's my.
Well,
goal
it's
at
too
this
late.
point.
I divergenized the last one. So, do I
Yeah.
get points for divergenizing the category?
Don't think so. No.
Oh.
No, but you will get a special. There will be the HR of Found Footage Festival will be visiting.
Steve Lawrence is the HR guy, right?
Yeah, he's real busy.
He'll talk to me while we're on the golf course.
Okay, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's either Bebop or Rocksteady. I'm trying to. I feel like Rocksteady would be the Rhino. I'll go with Bebop.
I'm gonna say Rocksteady.
I don't know Bebop.
This is Bebop.
Yep. Yep.
Good work.
I need to get one on my own here.
You really do. It's really. I'm kind of embarrassed for you.
I am too.
What? Because I don't know baby toys?
You have
Well,
embarrassed
there's game into
me.
question.
Because I didn't know the
named
glowworm. You're embarrassed for me, the guy who didn't
I'm
know
sorry,
the
that's a
glowworm.
keeper. You haven't named one keeper yet. But this is your chance. If you can get impossible for 1,000, you also are still lagging.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna do impossible for 1,000. I'm gonna get it work all by myself.
All right,
It shows, if anything, you have
Moxie.
asked me another chutzpah. And when we have our tournament of champions, the chutzpah player is brought in as well as the highest scoring player, as well as the second highest scoring player.
Wait, what now?
Has anyone ever gotten anything from the impossible
Yes.
category? Okay.
I
Uh-oh.
believe Skip Elsheimer got 2 of them, 1 or 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Nerd.
Oh, is this is from Dr. Seuss? This is Horton Hears a Who. That's what I'm gonna say. Here we go. 1,000. Coming here. Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. Okay.
Horton Hears a Who.
This is Twinkles the elephant.
What?
Twinkles the elephant? Who's Twinkles
What?
the elephant? Well, Twinkles the
Captain
elephant
Kangaroo?
was the mascot for Twinkles cereal. Oh, by the way, it was also available in Tutti Frutti flavor.
Oh,
Hmm.
Here's a kid. You could pull open the front, and there was a complete story for a kid to read.
Oh, cool.
see, I bet Skip would have gotten this one right too.
I bet he's
Um,
eating a box of Twinkles right now.
So far, Joe's gotten Twink and Twinkles.
Yeah,
Uh,
what's that mean?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know
gotta
if it
type.
says something about me, you, the game, America. I don't know.
America. That's what. Yeah. And by the way, did you just make up twinkles? Did you just Photoshop all that? That wasn't real, right?
No, I really did contemplate faking one and seeing who could identify it, and maybe
Hmm.
next year that'll be a thing.
But no one would ever know.
No. So if you could always guess.
Oh, you could
fake.
call it out. I like that as a wrinkle. All right, we'll try that next Halloween.
You're like, I could do the fake one, or I could do the spreadsheet this year. Which am I
Yeah.
gonna do?
I feel kind of guilty doing all the comic strip ones, but actually,
Well,
no. Why should I care?
It's the
Okay.
best strategy.
I'll try comic strips for 500. No problem.
Can we say if she gets it wrong though that she gets double points negative since she works in the comic strips industry? Can we say that?
No, but
Let's add some
but you're-
stakes to it.
well, no, we didn't take off points, even though you're impossible to work with.
Hey, right.
Good one.
Mhm.
All right, touche.
Comic strips industry. That's where I work.
You're at the comic strip factory.
Comic strips
You
industry.
punch
Yeah.
in.
2 big smokestacks.
Comic strips for 500.
I'm gonna guess Brenda Starr. I can't think of. I mean, gosh, I guess there's some other people it could be, but Brenda Starr feels like
That's gotta be it.
a solid guess there.
Final answer.
Did you guys have ideas? Well, no, I'm not asking. I'm saying it's Brenda Starr.
Well,
Blondie's friend? I don't know.
is in fact Brenda Starr.
All right.
Good job,
Oh.
Caitlin.
Would you
Now,
guys
look-
have gotten that? Yes, you probably would have. Yes.
No, never
Yeah.
heard of her.
Last year in that category, Joe got Wendy from the comic Wendy. So 500 comic strip is not it's not unheard of.
All right, next up.
Okay, I'm gonna take Shat-Tunes for 400, George.
Shat-Tunes for 400.
This is the wonderful cartoon Poochie.
That is it. And I couldn't find a costume anywhere. And I thought maybe this is somebody, because people now vacuum form these things on their own.
Oh, do they really? They make like modern versions of.
Yeah, I thought it was like
Ben Cooper?
a new version. And there it is. A kid really much larger than Garfield. And there's another kid holding hands with Dracula.
That's awesome.
The spin-off
Cool.
that I would watch.
A curly-haired
too.
Dracula.
Permula.
I brought a bunch of my masks down, including this Max Headroom one. That I
Oh,
Oh.
good one.
Did you see
Yeah.
your Max
Great.
5-footer?
have. Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Max 5-footer headroom.
there's no headroom for a Max 5-footer.
Okay. I'm going to clear out Toy Tunes. I need to get one on my own here.
Toy Tunes
What's
for
the
100.
opposite of deep virginizing? It'd be
I
I
don't want
shudder
to
to
think.
think. Yeah.
That's some sort of weird surgery. I don't want to think about.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's some kind of prolapse happening at that point.
Whatever
Jesus
that is.
Christ.
Yeah.
It's just everything's over forever. Toy Tunes for 100.
Thundercats. What's his name? Lionel? Is it Lionel from Thundercats?
I know.
I believe it's Lion-O.
It should be Lionel.
That's what I said. Lion. No, it's just my weird accent. I said Lionel.
I'm giving it to you. It was Lionel.
Lionel.
Has it been Lion-O all these years? I've been
But
calling him Lion.
what I love about this is that these are all get misshapen over time. So this is one of them, and this is my favorite one.
Oh man.
That's great. Left out in a hot car.
Yes,
That
on the
was,
board on my own, and I learned that it's actually Lion-O and not Lionel.
Perfect.
I want it to be
I
Lionel.
mean, in your defense, I think it's supposed to kind of sound like Lionel. It's like the cat version of the name Lionel.
Thank
Yeah.
you for defending me.
Defenders of the Joe. Caitlin.
all right, I'm going to move over to Shat-Tunes for 300 just to change it up a little.
Shat-Tunes for 300.
What? I think I can help with this one. If you need an assist.
Oh, wow. This does not look familiar to me.
Was Caitlin on this episode?
I don't
know?
think so. No.
so either.
If it's the one I'm thinking of.
I'll share it with Nick, sure.
I think this is Brave Star. But I'm not confident, but that's
I think it's a good
my
guess.
best guess.
I have no guesses, so.
Okay, we'll go with that. This is Bravestar. Marshall Bravestar was
Yeah.
Hey, thank
there he
you.
is. There's the guy on the right who freaks me out even more.
Oh, he's amazing.
I
Yeah.
don't remember him from the cartoon.
Mustache.
And look, you can also be the jacked horse.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's
I
the one
wanna
you
be
want to
Jack
be.
Horse.
30-30.
Hey, our good friends at Plaid Stallions. They helped us out with the Planet of the Apes episode.
Shit, I tried to take all those out so it looked like I found it, but
Yeah, you took
Thank
all the
you, Plaid
photos.
Stallions. George, I will finish out this round and this section of Mask Me Another with TV and movies for 300.
Yeah, you gotta start thinking in the T.J. Hooker Equalizer. You gotta start thinking in that.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Trapper
some-
John,
Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah,
Quincy.
Trapper John. Yeah, Quincy.
every kid's favorite. They want to go as a medical examiner.
I bet Ben Cooper did a Quincy.
Ooh. I think
Oh,
this is Klinger from MASH. I'm going to say this is MASH. Jamie Farr from MASH.
I would say it's Alan Alda's Hawkeye. No.
Yeah, it could be Hawkeye. Yeah.
I think it looks exactly like Alan Alda.
Yeah. And if I just say MASH, that's not enough, right? It needs to be a character.
no,
or...
I think it's not.
Okay, I only know Hawkeye and Klinger, so.
This is MASH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, old MASH. Yeah.
Now there were some that looked a little bit like some of the other characters, but I think they might have just been like the ones that had been pulled in weird ways looked more like Jamie Farr than others.
Ah, of course, right. They're stretched out.
And we'll be right back to Mask Me Another Year 3 after these messages, which I'm about to show you. These are Halloween commercials with ever-decreasing budgets.
Oh, okay.
Saturday morning cartoons will be right back.
I like the order.
Just in time for Halloween, K&B has savings you can really
Sink your teeth into.
watch. K&B has the 275-count bag of Tootsie Rolls for just
That seems
$1.99.
expensive
Tiny
even for
Tot and
that.
instant character costumes are
Those are
$2.99
always
each,
bullshit,
and glow-in-the-dark
too.
costumes
We
or
get
assorted
one.
ponchos are $3.99 each at K&B. For savings and selections, you can get your Halloween treats at your
His
convenient
teeth
K&B
are like
drugstore.
filed down. Those aren't
Personally
scary, Dracula teeth.
We've watched cartoons with less animation than that on this show.
Advert displays come face to face with spooky, scary, frightening, horrible masks and make up for a startling transition. Create your own costumes from Bart's selection of masks and accessories. And Bart has everything to transform your home into a haunted mansion for this big night. Table decorations to wall hanging.
Arts displays, 78th and North, and now a new second location at
I don't understand a word he was
97th and
saying.
Blue Mound.
He was too Transylvanian.
This year, Halloween is on a Saturday, so come into Liverdiers, where they have everything for the perfect monster mash. The eeriest of costumes, the most frighteningly wonderful makeup, and accessories that will knock your eyes out.
Knock your
All
eyes
this
out?
plus everything
Literally.
you need for your party.
Halloween at Laverdius. It's not just for kids anymore.
How do you pronounce that store name? Liverdiers?
Liverdiers.
Yeah, they should have gone with the pseudonym.
Our place, if you dare. For all your
Which
Halloween haunting needs,
Or Tor Johnson.
theatrical makeup and accessories. Consider,
Haunted
if
Nixon.
you will, the J&S Smoke Shop, 284 Moody Street in Waltham.
Oh, so that's a
Open
tobacco
9 a.m.
place?
to 9:30
Yeah.
p.m. Monday through Saturday,
masks.
12 noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Terry, I am the ghost of Halloween.
Mostly
If you
the
do not
sound.
treat your customers to bargains, I will trick you.
Treat your customers to bargains.
I will trick you.
Save me from the ghost of Halloween. Come to Terry's 5 and 10 for your Halloween bargains.
This is a good one.
Oh,
This is a
that's
really
great.
good one.
I would go there.
Now back to Saturday morning cartoons.
What a
Oh,
beautiful shot.
100%. Yeah.
I'd like to meet Terry.
All right, it's time for round 2, and we know that because we have reached the point in the show where there are 8 kids in ET masks looking at an umbrella with a light on it. So let's see where we are
That's-
score-wise. Joe, you have 350 points. Caitlin, you have
Pretty accurate.
1,550. And Nick, you have 2,200.
Yeah, bright red beard.
Okay.
That's right on schedule.
Okay, so
It
the-
actually does look like your beard.
Well,
Like,
I
perfectly
Nick,
chiseled.
Nick is Nordic
Yeah.
and has red hair, I've been told.
These are
I
all
haven't
accurate.
actually noticed it. But anything can change because in round 2,
Yeah?
the point value's double.
What?
Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Yeah. So I believe it was in the song Stairway to Heaven when Robert Plant says, "There's still time to change the road you're on."
Yep. I had a hunch that lyric would come up tonight.
Yeah.
I'm taking this thing back. I mean, it was counted before, and I was in the lead. So
Well, that was before Price Waterhouse Cooper's retabulated.
Right.
I've had a week to think
Convenient.
about this now, and I studied up on. I picked up a Ben Cooper book. Is that his name, Ben Cooper?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Is this legal?
I picked up a Ben Cooper book and I just studied, and so
Right.
now I have a week. I've had a week, so now I'm ready, and I have a better strategy now. I'm staying away from impossible this week.
Huh.
This weekend, yeah.
Okay.
Because guess what? They're impossible.
So
You
it's not
finally
just.
figured it out.
Okay. Well, it took 3 years, but
Do I get to go first?
you do.
Okay. Okay, we got to make a big splash here. We're going to go TV movies for 800.
Okay.
Please. All right. Here we go. Hey, why don't I just get doubles and then they just get regular singles? And then once I catch up to them, then I'll go back to singles.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's I don't want to say it's Grandpa Munster here.
I
wanna
can
say it's-
assist if you need
I want to say
to.
it's Grandpa Munster. I'm going to go Grandpa Munster.
No assist. Is that correct?
No,
Is that your
no assist. Yep.
I'm afraid that is Hoggle from Labyrinth.
Oh, come on.
I would have taken Labyrinth.
I have to say, I was with you, Joe. I'm surprised. Yeah.
That's Grandpa Munster all the
Now
way.
look at
They're
this kid.
wrong. I'm right.
This kid's fine. He's wearing his socks. He's walking around his neighborhood.
I
What
think
an awful character.
Ben Cooper got pretty good because that was a pretty detailed Hoggle match.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
what's
was
up
what
with
80.
that?
80. That's why he didn't know it was too good.
He's come
All right.
a long way.
What would a Ben
Ben
Cooper mask look like? Do you know what?
Hideous.
Yeah, I think it would look like
Awful
that.
troll.
The last one that we just saw would be.
He
a
was
Ben
born
Cooper.
with an elastic cord that stretched from one ear to the other. That's how he got the idea
Yeah.
for the whole thing.
Yep,
All
that
right.
makes sense.
Kaylin McGurk of the Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and stuff.
That's me. Right. I will go with comic strips for 600, hoping I can sweep this category and keep my job. We'll
But
see.
remember, if you get one wrong, then it's double. Only for you in this category because this is your industry here.
Mhm.
So
if I get one wrong, it's double wrong. Like I
double
lose
wrong.
points.
Exactly.
Oh, got it. Well, yeah, it's only fair.
It's gonna be Little Lulu. I know it's gonna be Little Lulu. It's always Little Lulu,
I feel like
isn't
we've
it?
seen her before.
Oh, have we?
Holy shit, are you serious?
What?
I get some points for that. I get some points for that.
Oh, that is so not fair.
Wow.
I don't know.
I get points for like, right?
Could it be?
You want an assist?
Joe does not get anything for this. Clearly, I would know who this is. It is Little Lulu.
The poor little girl in this, those
the
nose holes are not big enough to breathe out.
I don't remember her dimples.
It looks like someone added the nose holes later.
I believe the dimple
After
was
suffocating.
The dimple was being punched in the face, I believe, while outside. That is Little Lulu. Weird. Like the extra hair is the weirdest part to me.
That looks like something. Yeah, somebody
Of course,
added
Little
to
Lulu.
resell it.
Yeah.
Marge Henderson Buell. Would you have known that? The name of the artist who did Little Lulu, Joe? I don't think
course.
so. I should get
Of
double
course
for
I
that.
would've.
So.
No. Did you see that? I feel like I won the entire game. Yeah.
That's right. That's how it works. Okay, Nick.
What if you guess
I
it
gotta
before it
take
even
comic
comes up?
strips.
I
I'm
mean,
playing-
it is a strategy, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing defense. I gotta go comic strips for 200.
No,
I
don't
gotta
do
take
that.
How could you
No,
do that?
Why would you do that? Yes, exactly.
Joe, you
Taylor
said
handle those.
in part 1 we gotta take them away from Caitlin.
No,
You're
no,
like,
no.
"That's
Then
her
I changed
strategy."
my mind because I want her to get it wrong.
Well, now we're gonna guess before
There
it's
isn't-
shown. I'm gonna say that
She
It's
doesn't
gonna
get
be
them doubly
Linus.
wrong.
It's gonna be Linus.
I'm gonna say Dennis the Menace.
I'm gonna say Linus.
Oh, that's the Phantom. I recognize him anyway.
Lovely lips too. Kissable lips.
Beautiful lips. Yeah.
That is the lovely Phantom. Purchased, holy shit, at Shopko?
Oh no, I couldn't have bought it.
Well, bought it.
Damn.
No,
You
I
would
wasn't
have
worried about
bought
you
it.
buying it.
Yoink! You're coming with me, Phantom.
You would have worn it out.
And there are a whole bunch of there are at least 3 Phantoms that Ben Cooper put out. This is Ben Cooper in the 50s or 60s, I think, and then Ben Cooper. But they kept using the same. They're so cheap. They went from like cloth to plastic, and they still
Yeah.
use the same design.
Oh,
Is it
God.
flame retarded though? That's my question. Is it still flame retarded?
Well, there's 2 different ways to answer that question. Yes, and that's the only way I can think of. Joe, I guess we're back with you.
I might have to jump into impossible territory now.
We're getting into the amazing categories as they're known.
Wait. Maybe if I go forgotten toys, then for 2000, then I will jump ahead to a commanding lead.
It's true.
Let's do it. 2000 forgotten
Toys for 2000. The audience is stunned.
What if I get it? I've forgotten like unforgettable toys at this point. Like
Yeah.
I can't imagine forgotten toys. But maybe I'm on a hot streak with Little Lulu. I got that one right before it even came up. So, and I got Linus right. So, and I got Herman Munster right.
Linus
Grandpa
grew up
Munster.
to be the Phantom. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Forgotten Toys for 2000.
Okay, it looks like She-Ra. But She-Ra I wouldn't say is forgotten. I would say that's a remembered toy. Should I go She-Ra? What do you how do you describe forgotten toys? Like
Toys that have been forgotten.
By who?
Okay.
By everyone?
Yeah, exactly. By who?
It's clearly one of the keepers. I recognize it anywhere.
I'm gonna go She-Ra.
Anybody else
Come
have
on,
any guesses?
4,000.
Is this one of the? It's like Moon Dreamers or something like that. I don't
I'm
know.
afraid the Moon Dreamers were in year 1 because at the end
okay.
of that, Joe said maybe we should all be called the Moon Dreamers, but it never caught on. This is Golden Girl. Golden Girl, Princess of the Gemstone Guardians. She's
played by B. Arthur, right?
I believe this was a Rue McClanahan.
A young
Thermos, and it's people made a cosplay of it.
Okay.
Wow.
But,
So it was well known enough to have a sexy version of it at some
well,
Comic-Con
I'd like to think that's always true in Mask Me Another, but here's a commercial for it, so you know I didn't make this up.
Someday I'm going to be an acrobat. I'm going to be in the Olympics. I'm going to be Golden Girl.
I think she said she was She-Ra, right?
Horrifying.
No.
Yeah.
Together with Ruby, Jade, and Onyx. We're the Dragon Queen, Wild One, and the
Fighting against the evil gods.
Golden Girl and the Guardians of the Gemstone, each sold separately, new from Galoob.
Yeah, those are forgotten.
Clearly a He-Man Tila ripoff.
Okay, so I get 0 points for that, right?
That was I think you might have gotten negative points because of your audaciousness. Caitlin?
I guess I'll do TV movies for 400.
Okay.
There's little hope for me outside of the comic strips category, but
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be. What is this? TV movies?
TV movies means TV or movies, right?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
TV movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Dobie Gillis.
Good guess.
TJ Hooker again.
Okay, so it's King Kong, right?
Gotta
I
be.
hope.
That is correct.
Yes.
Everybody gets easy ones except me.
Weird how choosing the ones that have the lowest point values are somewhat easier than the ones that. And of course, this has my favorite piece of any
Oh wow.
Here's the helpless Fay Ray.
There's
She's
the
into
earlier
it.
one, which is more nightmarish.
That's awesome.
I like that one better.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Fantastic. I'm doing great.
I'll take TV and movies for 200, George.
George, when are you going to talk about your mouth surgery?
soon, very soon. Nick, is this doing anything?
Oh,
for you?
that's got to be Tron.
Yeah, but which guy from Tron?
David Tron.
Yes, either way, Nick. That's Tron. Here he is. Remember at the scene where he's made out of PVC pipes?
Yeah, I do.
The
Yep.
special effects were incredible. And then here's a kid with his homemade Tron outfit.
Oh,
That is
homemade
so
version's
cute.
cool. Remember one of the early viral videos was that guy
Yes.
who made his own Tron costume?
I very carefully did not include that here because I feel nothing but. I'm so close to being that guy myself. Like every day, I'm that guy.
He's living his best life. Come on.
All right.
We're getting
We
very
gotta
near
go
the end.
big. We gotta go big. We gotta make a splash. We're going 1800 Forgotten Toys. I should start thinking of the name now. Yeah. What did I say last week? Swamp critters.
Yeah.
Swamp dogs. Swamp monsters.
Swamp dogs.
How about something like Miraculoids or something? Like,
Oh, that's pretty good.
I like
Pretty
it.
good, yeah.
You know, it should be really.
Yeah.
oh, you're
guesses?
saying that that's not what it is? It's not-
Hard to say. I haven't made a declaration. There's no ruling.
Destructoids.
It was, in fact, the Shogun Warriors, which was.
What?
Are you familiar
Wow.
with these at all?
No, I never heard of these
These
guys.
giant toys.
They kind of seem like a Voltron style.
Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you enter the world of the Shogun Warriors. They're on the move.
Really quiet.
There's Raideen with Delta Wing missiles, Dragoon with a star shooter, and Mazinga with a rocket launcher. The Shoguns. Imagine you command them to defend freedom, protect justice, and challenge evil. The Shoguns. They're ready to strike when you are. Shogun Warriors, Mazinga, Dragoon, Raideen, equipped with their own gear, each sold separately from Mattel.
Those are, I would say, awesome because they're like half the size of a kid. So that's that. I don't know. That was like 78, 79. By the time we got there, toys were what, like
They're
3.5
getting
inches
smaller.
tall?
Yeah. G.I. Joes went from being this big to this big. Yeah.
Thanks God.
Yep. God's in control of the toys. He's a vengeful God. All right, let's go with Forgotten Toys for 1400. Wait, is it?
Wait, I'm
Taylor's
sorry. Is it your turn?
turn? Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Just always assumes it's his turn.
Well,
Always assumes.
trying to keep it moving.
Well,
That's
it's
all.
mine.
Okay.
Whoopee,
I
it's
will
that
go.
one. That's mine.
You slowed it down, actually. You slowed the whole thing down. You were trying to keep it moving, but you ended up slowing the whole game down.
You did.
Well,
yeah.
You sucked the momentum out of it.
Right.
Mask Me Another is brought to you this year by Ben Cooper. Ben Cooper. If you like cooping, Ben's the Cooper to Ben. Cooper.
Okay, I will take Forgotten Toys for 1400, please.
Interesting choice.
What a steal.
Interesting choice.
Forgotten Toys for 1400.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's the best mask in this whole thing.
That's incredible.
It is.
In this
The
whole
shape
game,
is
that's the
amazing.
Best mask. What's on his ears?
Oh,
George, is that what your teeth look like now after your oral surgery?
You mean like with one big one in the front and one big
Yeah.
one? Like, yes.
6. You have 6 teeth.
I have 6 teeth, and they're centered on one.
Imagine chewing? How does he chew?
I don't. What is this supposed to be? I
It's
guess
like
it's
a-
sort
It
of.
was like the point of the game.
Well, listen,
like a
I think
naked
the
mole rat.
possible category could be blended with this category, and that we could have
Yeah.
a whole category. So anyway,
Right. It could be a
who's running the
miraculoid.
show though?
Do you want to
Yeah.
split and go miraculoid? You want
I
to split?
want to. It's some sort of like. It's like a vampire version of like George Washington. So what would that be called?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
like
yeah.
Founding Terrors.
Let's go with founding terrors. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Terrors.
For
Yeah,
1400.
Or founding terrorists. Is that what you said?
I said
Mm.
terrorist because
Wow.
it's hard to get a toy. It's hard to get terrorist on like a on a card at the Target.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what is it?
Yeah, Founding Terrors.
This is Wendigo, but I would have also accepted Monster in My Pocket, which is the name of the toy.
Wow.
They had a cartoon as well.
Yeah, and this is what the toy looked like, and it came with this little card that I don't know, gave it stats.
That
And
costume is supposed to look like this thing?
Yes, and I wouldn't show that except I found somebody got a tattoo of that card, the front of that card.
What? That's a choice.
On what? Is that the knee? I don't know.
I wonder if it was like Pokemon, Monster in My Pocket. There was a card game maybe that went along with it.
Monster in My Pocket.
Wendigo isn't like an actual.
What's Wendigo?
Isn't it from a?
They're like
folktale.
It's like a folklore. I think.
Right. Yeah. I don't remember what culture it's from though.
So it's based on that.
Yeah, I think.
In some sort of trading card game.
I mean, the rest of the game's a wash, right? There's no way we're going to get anything right after this, right?
I don't know. I think there's 2 of these 4 that is not completely impossible.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try Forgotten Toys for 1,600. Let's give it a shot. I just feel like at least knowing it's a toy will give me some kind of advantage. But I'm saying this because I researched this recently. Is this Centurions? It kind of looks like a Centurions from what I...
It is not. This is Mike Summit of the Sky Commanders. I would have taken
Sky Commanders. Okay.
They are
Mike
forgotten.
Summit. Good
They
name.
had a cartoon.
Is he sitting in a chair commanding the sky?
I have to say, the commercial for this is the most interesting toy. See, I had to show some of these to prove that they were real.
Sky Commanders, where all the action is above the ground.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Good work, Cable Raider.
Just as the cable cannon spots the enemy.
We gotta watch this.
Sky Commander, warning, warning.
But you know that they all ended up like in a knotted pile, like in the toy drawer.
Each sold separately with a
Whose
figure
backyard
and
looks
cable.
like that?
Sky Commanders, protectors of the high frontier. Cable
Maybe
cannon
Phil
comes with
Tippett's
everything you
backyard?
see here. Other vehicles each sold separately. New
from that.
from Kenner.
George, how did you decide that the Sky Commanders go at 1,200, but then like Golden Girl is like an 1,800? Like, how did you decide?
I think Golden. I looked for market penetration.
For real?
I did.
Okay.
I frequently do.
Not safe for work.
All right. Yeah, exactly.
Heyo.
Gotta go big. 1,800. Impossible.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Oh.
It does look like a recognizable person.
Yeah, it looks like Richard Nixon, right? Oh, maybe Mr. Bean? Maybe it's Mr. Bean. I think Richard Nixon, but I don't think they would have had his eyebrows like that. I think he has Richard Nixon hair. I see Richard Nixon hair, but I don't think the eyebrows. I'm gonna say Mr. Bean, because it's about the right level of Ben Cooper for Mr. Bean. I'm gonna go ahead and say Mr. Bean. But as a backup, I'm gonna say Richard Nixon.
This is Yo-Yo Yonovich from the TV show, the short-lived TV show Holmes and Yo-Yo.
The game's over, right?
Yo-Yo? Holmes and Yo-Yo, he played a robot policeman, and his robot, the indication that he was a robot was 2 calculators taped to his chest.
Is it played by Rowan Atkinson?
No, but I'm going to show the opening credits.
You've got 4 partners in the hospital. Come on, Alex, you're a good cop.
By the way, who's my new partner?
We call him Yo-Yo. He weighs 427 pounds. He's a completely mobile computer, specially programmed for police work.
This is like Small Is he Wonder. Indestructible?
We think so.
Send in Holmes.
He could be kind of an ugly guy and still be a star of a TV show.
Oh, the good old days.
I would totally watch this.
Yeah.
This is top secret. No
I think
one,
even Me
including
TV
Holmes,
would say no to
must
this
know
one.
his identity. Alex, no, don't.
Sort of a My Secret Identity.
You're not going to tell them? In my book, you got the makings of a good cop. That's what I put in my report.
That's the guy who has the mask, right?
If you made a robot, is that the face you would give the robot?
Actor John Shuck? I don't know.
Like John Shuck, yeah.
A doughy white
I would have
guy.
taken John
Yeah.
Shuck, by the way.
Yeah. He could have at least talked like a robot, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
There was that period too. There was a movie called Chomps where it was a robot dog that foiled crooks in a Disney movie. There was kind of that era.
Yeah, robots love acronyms.
They do. Yeah.
I will go for impossible for 1400.
Here's what you're doing for next year, George. I have an idea for next year. If anybody even gets one of the impossible or forgotten toys answers right, they automatically win.
It's a shoot the moon category.
Yeah. And they have several opportunities. Yeah. It's like you automatically win if you get one of these right.
Caitlin.
I like the blood. Wow.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Huh.
Who could
I mean, you
this
might as well just say a random person's name, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Dave Knuckles.
I'm guessing that you two have no
No, not even
no
close.
solid guesses to share.
Jason Knuckles is who I think it is. I think it's Jason Knuckles.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll go with Jason Knuckles. Just why not?
It's definitely 70s because of the sideburns.
Right.
But,
right.
Okay, well, I actually thought somebody would have gotten this. This is 1776, the costume.
What?
Oh my god!
It's a vintage soldier?
Bicentennial costume, yep. There
And he's all bloody? That's horrible.
No, he's I believe he's the fifer.
Oh,
okay, but he's been
Does it come with a
bloodied
fife?
by...
Yeah, and here's a kid dressed as George Washington from the same.
Well, that makes
same one.
sense.
He needs vampire teeth, though.
Yeah. Wow, a bloody, wounded Revolutionary War soldier.
It should have come with a fife, though, because you absolutely need that fife for that costume to work.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ben Cooper was a notorious cheapskate.
I think Ben Cooper at this stage in his career, I don't think he had anything to do with these costumes at this point. He was in Key West, sucking down pina coladas.
Yep. Meanwhile, Ben Jr.'s running the empire.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Poorly. He's running it
for
poorly.
impossible. Let's get one impossible. Let's make this a miracle finish.
We have gotten, I believe we've gotten an impossible in the past. I believe Skip got the Visible Man.
Oh. Whoa.
That's a cool one.
That is amazing.
That is really cool. Llama Man.
Yeah.
Alpaca Boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alpaca, the Alpaca Warrior. Alpaca Warrior.
This is Push Me, Pull You. I would have taken Dr. Dolittle.
What?
Oh, it's from
Push
Dr.
Me,
Dolittle?
Pull You?
Yes.
Wow.
Is that is that an animal in Dr. Dolittle?
Oh, a two-headed animal that looked at
Push Me, Pull You.
itself.
Okay.
It was so big that it was Collegeville's 1968 cover star for its.
Their catalog?
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you actually have any of these catalogs, like from eBay? That'd be kind of a fun coffee table thing to have.
Yeah. I don't have them, but I have stolen them frequently from other websites.
Oh,
because
fantastic.
I like Ben Cooper.
Notorious cheapskate?
Yes. Okay, well.
Flame retarded?
Speaking of flame retardant, I had a pair of Donkey Kong pajamas from the JCPenney catalog. I had circled them in the Christmas catalog, and I got them. They were like made of some sort of, I don't know, flannel or something. There was a matching, bottoms and tops. And one time I was in the bathroom and I was playing with a candle, and the candle actually went on me, which would have started normal pajamas on fire, but they were flame retardant and they went right out.
Oh.
Whatever plastic or weird thing those pajamas were coated in, it actually did. It did retard the flame.
Wow. What were you were playing with a candle just for fun?
All right, so final scores. Well, Joe, I'm sorry, you were still.
What did I get? What did I get?
350.
Oh.
Best mask.
What about the little Lulu though?
No.
I mean, don't I get an automatic win?
That was amazing.
I get some sort of a prize for that, right? Nobody else has ever done that in the history of Mask Me Another. Nobody's ever guessed it before it came up.
No
I
one's
did.
ever tried to ruin other people's questions before. Only Joe.
Nick, you got 2 200s, right?
I don't remember.
Okay, I don't either, and I'm looking at this thing, and right now it looks like Nick,
We'll
you got
get an
2100.
email later with the
Yeah.
correct score. Okay.
Yes, but I think Caitlin won with 2650.
Yes!
What?
Finally!
Come
Really?
from behind to win?
Oh my gosh!
Oh no, wait,
wow.
sorry, no, that's not correct.
Are you?
Did you see
You
how excited
cannot
she
be
just
serious.
go with that?
Hold
Just
on.
go with that.
George!
Don't take
Are
this
we
away
even
from her.
friends
This would
anymore?
be audited. The
What is
comments.
this?
Sorry,
Oh,
I was looking at the
yeah.
wrong, the one that was wrong before. Okay, so,
Oh,
oh my God. Okay,
what? Tie?
Nick,
Yeah.
2600. Caitlin, 2550.
Whoa!
George, how? Oh
So
boy,
close.
Nick, you
I
should
am
be ashamed
This
of
is
yourself.
messed up.
This is
Well,
really
you know
bad.
what? I think it came down to me stealing that comic book away. You know,
This
stealing
man is a
the
mathematician.
fandom.
There's been a miscount twice now by my
This is
watch.
yes. This is
I added these to the spreadsheet that was wrong and didn't realize I had to put them in the spreadsheet that's right.
Well, it couldn't have been any
Congratulations,
closer.
Nick.
Well,
Thank you.
No, Nick, you should be ashamed of yourself too.
Okay. Well, I feel somewhat proud. I guess I don't know.
I have edit though, so I'm gonna cut right to the part where it's just me
No,
saying-
no editing. Keep all that
Nope.
in.
Yeah.
Keep all that in.
Well, at the end of a 2-hour Mask Me Another, what's the prize that I get to win for
Well,
winning?
it's two things. First of all, you get the Mask Me Another trophy, which says free unlimited personalization,
Oh, fantastic! Can't wait
and
to personalize that.
you get the worst Ben Cooper Collegeville mask ever made. It is Laurel and Hardy for one person.
Oh God, it's like
Kayla, is this really something you would have wanted to win?
it's like the Thing, you know, like the mid transformation.
But I like that the mouth is sideways on there, on the chin in between for the kid.
Also, he has full Hitler mustache on that. Like, it's not even right. I mean, like,
Yeah, they
was
should
that-
call this. They should call this mask Hafler.
The style of the time, Chaplin,
Laurel and Hitler, the famous.
Yeah. Oh, what should we personalize the trophy, Joe? What was the cartoon you kept suggesting? The
Swamp Critters,
Yeah.
Miraculoids.
The Miraculoids. I think
yeah.
we'll call it the Miraculoids Trophy. And well, it'll be handed like the Stanley Cup from winner to winner in year 4, 5, exact.
I think
So,
I think you should keep it what it says right now. I think that's the way to go. What does it say right now?
Unlimited customization.
Unlimited breadsticks.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Well, that'll
Okay.
be handed around at bars. We'll drink out of it. It's going to be the Stanley Cup of the Mask Me Another. I can't wait.
Caitlin, you were the real winner of this. I'm going to go ahead and in my book, you were the winner tonight because George said it at first and got your hopes up, and that was just cruel.
This was
Oh, thank you, Joe. This was an emotional roller coaster. I'm exhausted.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
La La Land you. That was.
He did have oral surgery today, so I guess he's a little bit.
Excuses.
Yeah. All right.
Do we want
Is that it?
to? We want to show everybody what this looks like. The real prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see it. All right. Let's see it, George.
Dentist texts you.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, look at
wow.
that. Oh, that is. Oh, see, that's perfect.
The most
It's
hideous
horror.
mask of all.
Someone
Yeah.
should go as George's missing tooth for the found footage.
Oh, I
There's
think
still
I'm going
time.
to be. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah. So they had to implant. They implanted cow bone inside
bone?
of sugar. Yes, and the sugar is supposed to dissolve and it's supposed to set in, and then over the next 6 months, we'll be keeping this up as a regular corner. The
I'm
corner
sure
of my
we
mouth.
will, yeah.
Nick, do you have to keep away from George since he's not vegan anymore?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor's orders, yeah.
Well, Nick, did you learn anything today as winner?
I did, George. We all wear masks of one form or another, whether from Ben Cooper, Collegeville, the N95 that comes from Korea and it's cheaper, or the kind you get at a eyes wide shut sex party. Masks originated over 1,000 years ago. They were used for protection, disguise, entertainment, rituals, and games on Saturday morning cartoons. So whether you're going as the Mask, Eric Stoltz, the Mask, Jim Carrey from The Mask, or even the Mobile Armored Strike Command, or MASC for short. I hope that the moisture doesn't build up on the inside and that you don't cut your lip when the mouth inevitably cracks. And that's why I always say, the more you battle is twice the knowing. George, thanks for another rollicking round of Mask Me Another, America's favorite Halloween-based game show. Can't wait for next year. We all have something to play for. We got a handsome trophy and a Laurel and Hardy mask.
What's the running count now? I won the first year, which a lot of people would say that's the most important year, is the premier year. I won that year.
Some would say that.
Who won last year?
Nick Pruer won last year, and
Did
this
he?
year in a squeaker, I believe it's called. Now, Joe, are you going to try to wear that Division Bell statue as a mask from the Pink Floyd thing? That's
Yeah. Yep, I will. Yep, I'm going to do it Laurel and Hardy style.
Wouldn't it have been so nice if we each won one during the first 3 years? If we had each.
I know, it would have been so.
That would have been really
Sorry.
nice.
Can you re-edit this to say that Caitlin won? Is there any way? That's what the people want. Nobody wants Nick to win.
Okay, Caitlin, if you can name this mask.
Yeah.
Whoa!
For 51 points. For 51 points.
I thought it even.
The
I think I
Hafler.
found.
The Hafler. Yeah.
I was looking for something on to see if they had this mask on eBay so we could actually have it. And look what there's an even more horrifying version of Laurel and Hardy.
God, is that his tongue? Is this?
I
Is
think
this
it's just a
Leatherface's
flap.
Laurel and Hardy?
Yeah.
I think this is Ed Gein's toy line.
Leatherface and Hardy.
Yeah, I think it's hard to do a Laurel and Hardy mask. That's what I learned, actually.
Well, from all of us to all of you, have a spooky Saturday.
Happy Saturday, everybody! I'm Billy Ireland.
Three, 2, 1.
Well, happy Saturday, everybody.
Wait.